So, yeah, hello, it's Penny B, and this is right after I marinated the meat. I started the things that I put in my marinated are soy sauce, brown sugar, pepper, black pepper, and obviously a one whole lemon, and then I mix that in. I'm doing that kind of like expression because the meat was actually cold. Mind you, this has been sitting on my fridge for a whole day, so it's definitely that cold. Um, okay, I added one egg and then another egg because the recipe was asking for one large egg. There's cornstarch adding into that, which is 1 tablespoon. Mind. I added another tablespoon. Good job, Self. I also have like some sort of like phone on the side just to help me guide a little bit on the process because I'm an amateur cook. Anyways, this is right after I mix everything up and I said it's all good now and I'm ready, I think, to do the dry ingredients. Yay! Yay! Anyways, here I am with another angle. Damn. It doesn't matter, I think, which order you do, but I'm starting with adding flour. 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 I believe it was asking for 2 cups of flour. It doesn't really matter actually when I'm cooking. Just look at the way I act. Anyways, so I would say it's like about 2 cups of flour, but they didn't exactly specify the specific measurement. This is why I love cooking. You can estimate the measurement however you like it based on your taste buds. Sorry, it's taste buds. Anyways, um, next thing I'm doing is adding garlic powder. Yay! Okay, I actually don't have any measurement for garlic powder as well. I depended on my heart's desire actually. The only thing that I'm really like following the exact measurement of the recipe is when I am not really that sure of how it will taste like. Like if it's like a first time doing it, sure, go ahead, I'll do it, you know, word by word, measured by measured. But the moment I tasted the meal right from following the whole recipe, and I figured that there's something like lacking, like for example it's not that salty or it's kind of bland or shit like that. That's when I try to like add more measurement the second Adding paprika, again, there's no measurement on my paprika, even on my salt. I think it's just like 2 pinch of salt. And then for paprika, I would say it's like half a teaspoon of paprika. Again, it doesn't really like based on your taste buds and your heart desires. And then there's like, black pepper, of course. Black pepper and salt are superior. So yeah, so I'm waiting for the oil to finally heat up, and then here I am mixing all the dry ingredients all together. I think I'm ready to go. The wet pork chop into the dry ingredients, making sure everything is all well coated. Anyways, yeah, here it is. So while I'm doing that, um, I'm gonna go ahead and coat some of the pork chops. By the way, just so you know, I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends, and Mirage always mentioned the word pork chop in one of his voiceover. So he definitely reminds me of. So every time I see a pork chop, he definitely reminds me of that. So you're just letting it deep fry. It takes a while for them to like get cooked because I'm using electric stove, electrical stove. There you go. So yeah. So in my culture, we are a big fan of like greasy foods. And when I say greasy foods, I mean the ones that are actually like getting bathed in oil. Okay. I'm from Philippines. So just so you know, we love fried food, whatever the hell that is, like fried fish, fried pork, fried egg, fried tocino, fried whatever. We are definitely, I believe, oh my god, I don't want to drop in statistics, but heart attack is one of the things that are very common disease in in my country, alongside with liver disease. Oh my god, I need to like, okay, I'm gonna do a bit more research about that. But but there are cases when I was in there. There was there were cases of heart attack, heart aneurysm, common in our country. Yes, definitely age heavily contributed to that, but also the food it's the food itself. So yeah, we're stubborn as hell. So even if it's gonna cause us something, even if it's gonna cause us, some sort of disease, we still eat it up. Anyways, so at this point, I put the heat into medium high. So yeah, I would say I'm not against to oily foods because I really do love oily foods as well. Oh my god, my feet. Anyways, for yeah, so it looks unappetizing, but we're done here. Yay! Trust me, it tastes good because I made it. What the fuck? anyways, anyways, um, but yeah, cut.